So what I have here is a 2014 Ford Fusion with a 2.5 liter engine. I'm trying to change the alternator. This is the original alternator that was in the car. So long story is that this vehicle, something was living in it, and so it ended up the wiring harness. I changed the wiring harness, but when I started it up, it was saying check charging system. So first things first, I went to the alternator, got a replacement alternator, put it in. Well, before I could take out the alternator, I noticed that one of the connectors was missing. It wasn't just there. Looked at the wiring harness for the alternator. It was missing that connector to the alternator. So what did I do? I went and grabbed another alternator, put it in, put the connector in, turned it on. Same issue. Check charging system. So I went ahead and worked on the wires here, cleaned them up. They were a little corroded, cleaned them up and all that. Put it back in, still not working, same thing. So what did I do? I went to the junkyard. I was suspecting the board, but in checking the fuses, I noticed that this alternator fuse was missing. So I put it back on, turned it on, let the door chimed, no error, no icon for check charging system. So that resolved the issue. So what I'm going to do is take out this alternator and then put in the original. And the original looks newer anyway. Put in the original. So the best way to gain access is not to take off the tire, not to take off the wheel, not to take off the fender well. So what we're going to do instead is take off the bumper. Once the bumper is taken off, then you have easy access. You use a 10 millimeter to gain access to the bolt at the bottom here. The one here is accessible through the front of the vehicle. You have to have an extension in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that bolt in there. It's accessible. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's a little dark. But yeah, once that is done, you will, with the bumper taken off, you will have access to that bolt using that 10 millimeter range and take it off. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm trying to do it in under 45 minutes. Wish me luck. So first things first, I'm going to take out the battery. With 10 millimeter here, I can reach the negative terminal. Take that off. Alright, that should loosen it. Yank it out. There we go. And just to be sure this doesn't get accidentally connected, I'm gonna take this out as well. So positive terminal out. Okay. So now taking out the bumper. Okay, bumper. Okay, that is out. I'm gonna grab. And there are two connectors here that I need to remove inside. Okay, now there we go. Goodness. Let me yank this out. Here we go. Then there's a harness here. Oops. Okay. Grab that. This is the one. Come on. Okay. Okay. So now that the bumper is out of the way, I didn't have to jack up the car. But if you can see in here, I have clear access to the alternator. So I can just lay on my back and then take that thing out. Okay, here's my 10mm, right on the spot. There we go. So with the cover removed, I have clear access. I'm right on the board. Don't know how best I can show you this, but I'm right on the bolt, right in here. See, what's blocking you is the hose there, but I have clear access, clear path to that screw. Okay, so now I'm gonna use a socket in here, and I'm going in there. You can see the alternator. What's blocking you is the hose, but because I can now feel, I got a sense of feel, I can plug in my wrench, and I'm going. Here we go. And you can hear that I'm undoing it. Oops, she fell down. So grab. Can hear my wrench go. Don't know how to show you best, but there it is. Without taking off the wheel. Yeah, I've had to put in replace the alternator, so I was looking for better ways. I'm like, okay, what if I took out the bumper, and once I got the bumper out, it was all clear. It was all simple. Simple to work and maneuver on here. Oh. Okay. I'll let you hear that. Hear that? Hear that? It's going. I'm undoing the nut. No need to jack. Hey, Tasha. Where did she fall? Where did she fall?